Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Chris, and welcome to Dear Esther. I know nothing about this game, quite like The Witness, but, much like The Witness, I decided that I wanted to do another exploration game, but this is apparently, at least according to what I've read about this game, it is a exploration game, and it has a story to it. So it's going to be a little bit of what I kind of wanted to see out of The Witness, but didn't get. It was just all puzzles, and that's fine. So we're going to have two different worlds essentially here, of what we played last week or for the past few months leading up to now. But Dear Esther, I'm not going to get too much into the plot, but it looks very interesting, very dark. Obviously, you can see simply by the lighting in this game. I don't know if we're gonna find much joy in this or not, but yeah, I'm fascinating. I'm fascinating. I'm fascinated by what I see and what I've seen about this game thus far. I want to start right in. Okay, I guess we're gonna start at the lighthouse. Yes, let's play the chapter. So I guess let's split up the chapters. Hopefully this game runs well.
Dear Esther, I sometimes feel as if I've given birth to this island. Somewhere between the longitude and latitude, a split opened up, and it beached remotely here. No matter how hard I correlate, it remains a singularity, an alpha point in my life that refuses all hypothesis. I return each time leaving fresh markers that I hope, in the full glare of my hopelessness, will have blossomed into fresh insight in the interim.
That's fucking beautiful. It's gorgeous. Oh, I'm here. Okay. Well, welcome. Very pretty game. Well, I do worry about how scared I'm gonna be in this game. As far as I know, it's not a scary game. It's just kind of an exploration game. Although what I will do real quick, because I just want to make sure, is turn on the audio a wee bit more, just so that way you guys can fully hear me. And then mouse sensitivity. There you go, a little bit more sensitive. Yeah, that's better. That's actually much better. Okay. So, I guess we'll go into the lighthouse here. Automatic flashlight. Whoa. It's a lot of poop. A lot of poopy in the toilet. Got some paint. Oh, a lot of poop in the sink, too. Guess the toilet wasn't working. I'm gonna automatically make the assumption that it is poop. I can't read that clearly. Is that... looks like a book of some kind. Some cards. Playing cards. Someone was probably playing some solitaire. Nice, nice. It's hard for me to really see all this. There's not a lot of controls in this game. It is simply moving and then zooming in. There is no other keys to this. But yeah, here we are, you know. Let's go in here, I guess. Very deserted place. We got a tiny mouse or something just went by. No idea. Okay. Ooh. This is the lighthouse. What's this? That looks like a chemical formula. It's carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. See? I'm somewhat smart. Alright, clearly we can't get up there right now. Okay. Let's see what this is. Certificate of approval. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's go ahead out the door here. Oh, hello, bird. How you doing? Let's head down here first. So I think we have this whole island that we can explore, but let's head down here. Can't run or anything. Interesting. We're in a all different world, that's for sure. I love the graphics, though. I've said this many times. Not a big fan of like judging a game on graphics, rather. But very aesthetically pleasing game. Wow. Just go walk. I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna walk until I can't no more, I guess, right? Oh man. I have to figure out my own kind of entertainment while we're doing this. So I'm on an island, clearly. This looks like traps of some kind. Like cages. Well, obviously cages, but it looks like it could have been a trap. Can we swim out? I'm assuming not. Oh, no, wait. Can I be able to? What in the hell was that? Whoa, that was weird. Hold on, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna torture myself. Let's see, I want to see what some of these images are. I keep on seeing Paris. Or, like, the fucking Eiffel Tower, and I'm seeing... It looks like someone's eyes at one point. I don't know. Ooh.
When you were born, your mother told me a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6 and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
So, am I mean, clearly this is a guy telling someone named Esther about their life, I guess. I mean, I'm gonna make the assumption right out of the gate that I might be Esther. This is a failed basketball court right here. Actually, you know what it looks like? It looks like a mouse. Like, this is the wire, and then you have like the right key, and then all the left has like a line through it. I don't know what's happening there. Interesting. Let's see. Kinda wanna go backwards. Let me go backwards real quick. Because I mean, I know that this triggered something, but I feel like I'm gonna miss something if I keep on walking like this. I feel like I should just stay zoomed in the entire time, because I feel like I'm gonna miss something. I'm gonna go up here. So according to their description, I think they said this was like a mod for Half-Life. Initially, and then they made it into a full game. I mean, they've done a fantastic job from it. And I thank them for using the same... I'm assuming they were using the same engine as Half-Life, because that works on my computer. Oh, God. It's good.
A wonderful sight.
What?
The moon cresting the junction between the cliff path and the stone circle. It cast a shadow of the ridge across the beach, all the world as if you had signed your name in untidy handwriting.
The moon? Okay, it's kind of hard to see anything, my friend. It's kind of cloudy out. At first I was just like, oh wow, these are really pretty flowers, and then you kind of look down and you're like, oh, they're thin. Here's paper. It's okay.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and notice and aid, or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they really head up there right now. So I guess we'll just keep on heading this way. I just want to have direction, man. I mean, I love the narration and stuff, but I also, I mean, I do also want goals. You know, I don't need to be handheld either. I know that story games tend to do that. I don't know. It's interesting, I guess. Ooh, look over there. It's like a stone area. We might have just been over there for all we know. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, of what I've
I quote directly: a motley lot with little to recommend them. I have now spent 3 days in their company. That is, I fear, enough for any man not born amongst them. Despite their tedious inclination to quote scripture, they seem to me the most God-forsaken of all the inhabitants of the Outer Isles. Indeed, in this case, the very gravity of that term, forsaken by God, seems to find its very apex. It appears to me that Donnelly, too, found those who wander this shoreline to be adrift from any chance of redemption. Did he include himself in that, I wonder?
Yeah, I'm confused. A little confused. Yeah, so again, in terms of the things I saw about it, there doesn't seem to be an exact order to how you explore, so we can really do a lot, and we'll probably find things out that maybe other people who play the game might not find out till like later in the game. But I guess it's just how we explore the game, how we explore this. Well, I know it's an island because it was in like every fucking description. But yeah, that's the chapter that we're on. Although I do wonder, because there are chapters as well though. So then I wonder if there's a specific group of things we need to find before we move on to the next chapter. Like, there's a lot of questions that I have, but I mean, it is also only episode 1, so I'll give it, you know, give it its time. Everything, I'm sure, will be solved. I'm getting too worried about not exploring enough areas, but I'm just gonna walk, you know, and maybe we'll find stuff on here. I want to see if maybe I should read the rocks or something. Maybe there's rocks there might be important to look at. You know. There's a lot to think about, man. It's a lot.
Dear Esther,
Oh.
I met Paul.
Oh, God, not Paul.
I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Sad, man. Can I not get back? Oh, I was just kind of inside that rock. Okay, alright, so I just fell. That's not good. So now, I mean, now I really guess we can't get back unless we do another walk around. But alright, fine. We'll walk in this direction, see where we get to. You know? A lot of water here. Fucking a lot of water here, yeah. Fucking, it's an island. I meant like, I don't know, it's interesting. They're kind of, it has a cutting through the island like this, though. I want to explore this cave. Well, it looks like something's shipwrecked over there.
I threw my arms wide and the cliff opened out before me, making this rough home. I transferred my belongings from the bothy on the mount and tried to live here instead. It was cold at night, and the sea lapped at the entrance at high tide. To climb the peak, I must first venture even deeper into the veins of the island, where the signals are blocked altogether. Only then will I understand them, when I stand on the summit and they flow into me, uncorrupted.
Huh. Okay. We already found our first connection. Here's that same chemical formula. Oh man, you know what? It's so funny. I took honors science back in like early high school, and I completely am forgetting now what this is. What that is. Ugh. Makes me mad. I wish I remembered. What's this over here? It's just like a nerve, yes. This looks like a lot of things here. I see like a seahorse in there. I see like a dog on his hind legs. There's his paws up there. I don't. There's a lot of images that I'm taking away from that right now. I just tried to turn off my flashlight. Like this is fucking what's it called? Half-Life. Okay. All right. So we have these images that were also, God, we're hearing movement. We also have where we had that compound drawing on what the fuck is it called? On the lighthouse. There you go. That's what it's called. Can I swim? Nope. 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 Nightmares. Nightmares. Not the nightmares. Okay. We're gonna have to climb on these rocks. Man, this would be an interesting game to do a live stream of. I don't have the ability to live stream right now. Just too many people using the internet in the household. And it would just be a low quality stream in general. But Man, this is a really big one. Do. Because it is like... It's kind of surreal, like just the idea that you're just going to be walking around trying to figure out the mystery of what you're doing here. Like you have so many open-ended questions that you just simply do not know what to do with. I'm also not sure where to go from here. I'm a little stuck, it seems. I'm sure we'll find our way, but like, jeez. Jeez. Oh, wait, right here. Here you go. We'll go this way, because I don't think we can get over there right now. Well, looks like to be over here. Yeah, I just wonder, like, are you the person that's narrating? Or is it someone else narrating to you? Are you Esther? Or are you,
the
male,
vegetation here
female,
has fossilized
non-binary, you know?
To think they once grazed animals here, the remnants of occupation being evidence to that. It is all sick to death. The water is too polluted for the fish. The sky is too thin for the birds, and the soil is cut with the bones of hermits and shepherds. I've heard it said that human ashes make great fertilizer, that we could sow a forest from all that is left of your hips and ribcage, with enough left over to thicken the air and repopulate the bay.
Alright, now this guy sounds fucking creepy. Does he care about nature that much to kill someone? You know? Yeah, I love nature, but, you know, it's pretty heinous. Let's just see what this is, and I think we'll call it an episode. Huh. It's another, like... oh yeah, it's another like scientific thing. It's NC. Nitrogen carbon? It's fucking upside down too, so it's like... what? Okay. Well. We've reached Dear Esther's Stonehenge. We are going to sign off for the week. Or for this episode, rather. You might be watching this in succession, who knows. But yeah. Interesting first episode. I feel like I'm not really gonna know the full story of everything until, like, deep into this playthrough. May not even realize what the story is. But we'll see what happens. Very interesting. I'm liking it this far, though. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and I'll see you guys next time.